Hey everybody, how's it going?
It's going.
We are currently down in Edgar, and a Mal currently as well. Edgar has a rehearsal this evening, and Mal is working on their internet, so I assume Mal will pop in eventually when they are able. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get started. We last left everybody off on the deck of a ship that you guys are planning on commissioning to take you out to sea.
Yeah.
And I believe the last thing we left off at was Boss was meeting the first frog person that they had met ever in the game.
Yes.
Yes,
They're
automatic
blue
brothers.
poison dart frog, right?
Yes. And their name is Isosceles. Like the triangle.
Oh, did I pick her name before?
His name is Isosceles.
Oh no, I didn't know if he introduced himself.
Oh, I don't think he did. No, I don't. Well, no, I'm sorry. Somebody else on the deck of the ship shouted across to call the frog person up, and then immediately saw you, and he was like, "Brother!"
Boss immediately is gonna put out his hands, just like anime sparkle, beady, watery eyes of joy, just run towards his poison dart frog brother and just like go in for a hug.
Yeah, Isosceles gives you a big old hug back, wearing his wizard robes.
I'm not crying. That's just really fucking precious. Boss is gonna give him a big hug, maybe even like swing him around if he can. I think that's the only person Boss can like lift, ideally.
Yeah,
And
you guys
Boss
are
is gonna be like,
about
"Oh
the
my
right
God!"
height to do that for sure. You're probably about the same height.
Boss is so giddy. He's just like, "Oh my God, you're a frog. I'm a frog, bro."
What brings you out of the Mistlands?
Can Boss tell if he's an NPC or a fellow player?
Everybody that you have seen on the deck of this ship so far has been NPCs.
NPCs. Okay. Boss is totally... What was his question? I'm so sorry. He's so happy.
What brings you out of the Mistlands?
Oh, we're going on an adventure! He's gonna, like, pump his fist up in the air.
What kind of adventure are you guys going on?
That's a great question. I have short-term memory loss. Boss is gonna, like, look at, Briar like, "Dad, what are we here for?" I'm sorry. I would like to think it takes Briar like a bit to catch on what Boss is doing, because Boss just did not give him any warning.
Because it took everything Briar had not laugh at that expression. We are helping our friend Morgan find their child who is aloft at sea. At least attempting to.
Oh, I see. By the way, would it make you more comfortable if I was yellow like you?
Boss is gonna look like a deer in the headlights for a few long seconds, then just blink and go, "I'm sorry, what?"
He spins a little dial on one of his... he's got a ring on one of his fingers. He spins a little dial and he turns yellow, like you.
That's basically Boss's reaction too. His mind is blown, and he's like, his hands are out. He's just kind of like in disbelief because he's happy about it, not like a bad disbelief, but and then looks back at Isosceles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And goes, "Can all frogs do that?"
Oh, no, I bought this ring in a Sharon.
That's so cool. You can be blue if you want. You know, it kind of complements each other, you know, with the yellow and blue, but yellow is really cool too, but and he's just like totally like bashful because he just thinks Isosceles is like the coolest character. and is just like tripping over his words, trying to like not seem like too dorky around him, but he just thinks isosceles is like freaking cool.
Well, I'm normally red, but I just play around with it sometimes. Sometimes I just spin it to see what color I wind up that day.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Bosch like touches his face just like in astonishment, like it's so cool. Wait, you get powers for different types of color frogs?
No, it just
You
changes
are?
my color. Everything changes. It's a hue shift ring. So everything just kind of
Oh,
moves down the color gradient, so to speak.
that's so cool. I need to get me one of those. Dad, make sure I get one of those.
Actually, I wouldn't mind one either.
What color would you
We'll
be?
get a bag full of them. Me or Briar?
Both.
Oh. Honestly, there's this really cool poison dart frog that is yellow like me, but they have really bright blue limbs with black spots, and I think they're really pretty.
Oh. What about you, tall guy?
What about you? Yeah, tall guy.
I thought maybe a teal or maybe a gray.
Hmm.
I know,
Oh,
boring, but
no, it's very appealing. Appealing, get it? Okay, okay.
good one, boss.
Serene, who you guys had met previously, who seems to be the first mate, says, "We were discussing the method of payment. What is your budget looking like, and where are you planning on?" I'm sorry, I think we went over where you were planning on going, but repeat it for me.
Well, um, budget wise, I think we have now over the table here, we have what, 200 golds to our name?
Something like that. We won 182 gold in the icebox. I don't remember what Morrigan had just from
I
performing.
think Morgan had like 300, 350.
I also remember
But I
a.
don't know how
Okay.
cagey Morgan was being about it off the top of my head.
I also remember there was a talk about Lakey being able to set up a portal so that we could
Yes.
go ashore quickly and bring back supplies, and that would maybe reduce the expense a little bit because it's an easy and quick resupply.
Correct.
I believe that is correct.
That's when they brought Isosceles out, because Isosceles is their ship wizard.
Ship wizard.
Aha.
That's all I remember of talking about payment. That's all I remember.
I think I remember us having $1 million. That's what I remember.
I think that's correct. That
Super
sounds correct.
loaded,
Yes.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we don't know what Fox gets up to in his
no
free time.
money.
Except for Saphira, who's not broke.
Extra broke.
Saphira is now broke. No money. She doesn't
Both
even have
outside
a lot
and
of
inside.
clothes to her name. She has like a set of clothes, is now borrowing clothes from Morgan.
Wait, did we explain what a ship wizard does yet?
So a ship wizard basically is there in the event that there is an emergency and the ship starts going down. The ship wizard exists so that everybody can get off of the ship before it sinks.
Okay.
Oh, so people don't go down with the ship in this world.
Well, hopefully not, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
otherwise we'd
unless
be in a
something
lot of
happens to
ship.
the portal.
But one of the reasons why the ship wizard came up was they were saying, well, with that many people added on to our crew, we'll need another wizard to just meet, like, basic standards of ship safety. Because if it goes down, how many people are going to be able to run to one portal on one side of the ship when there's, so many people. You can only get so many through, depending on the emergency. But it also makes it easier for you guys because you don't have to room on the ship, so they don't necessarily have to have you there for meals or whatnot. So that was what you guys were hashing out last time.
Right.
Cool. Fantastic.
So, to my knowledge, we have roughly 300 gold plus some more from our host Morgan. Not to put her on the spot, but she's the one with the budget.
Perfect. Should I be speaking to her about this then?
Yeah, about that.
All right. Well, then I will hash things out. Please feel free to meet our crew in the meantime. Tala! And she shouts, and somebody shouts back, I'm coming! Give me a minute! When Tala graces us with her presence, she can introduce you to our crew. Excuse me. And she is going to take Morgan off to the side to discuss. And I'll say that Lakey goes with her in the meantime, since we don't have Mal yet. Just to discuss payment and what y'all's budget is like, and how you can whittle down the fees to work. Yeah, with what they would normally charge.
They'll drive a hard bargain, the both of them together.
Yeah.
It takes a minute, but eventually, a Naga slithers up the stairs out of the lower decks, and faces you and says, "Oh, customers, I take it. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you.
Sorry, we haven't had people on the ship in a while. Are we actually taking you somewhere, or is it still like discussions?
Depends on the money.
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
But the captain said yes?
I do believe he did, yes.
Oh, man.
He seemed enthusiastic.
I know.
I've been here the whole time. I don't know what you guys are. I've been having such great adventures with all of you. I didn't want to say anything and ruin. You guys are doing great. Like, you don't need me. Go for it. Yes, no, Captain, signed off. We're all good. Let's go. Boat time. Yeah!
No!
Get me on that boat.
I said that you stepped to the side with Morgan, because Edgar is out this evening, to discuss, I guess, logistics of money, but you are welcome to pop back to the other conversation whenever you want.
Yes, to discuss logistics of money, not the two characters who may or may not have had a thing being left unattended.
No, you guys are with the first mate, Serene, but you're welcome to step.
When has that ever stopped Morrigan?
I don't know.
Okay. No, you guys finish up the scene. I'll hop in a hot second.
Yeah. I just wanted to catch up.
May I have some context of where we are and who's around me?
Yes. So you are on board.
And who am I?
Oh no. You are on board a ship called the Legacy. It is crewed by the captain, Barnaby Valerie, who you guys met last time, who is a cockatoo in an absolutely crazy-looking grand coat that Akemi definitely made, which is how Akemi knows him. The first mate is a half-elf who is now off talking to Morrigan. She's got kind of like dark blue hair, hanging out. She seems, reasonably friendly, but also somewhat serious. And now you guys are talking to Tala, who is a Naga, who you haven't really learned much about. Lakey had noticed that there is a rabbit person of some variety up in the crow's nest. And there's a couple of other people, like, peeking around corners on the deck. Like, can we come out? Are we allowed to talk to them?
Hey, Father, can we...
Oh, and then I saw Celise, of course, who is currently a yellow frog.
I would like to say, him and Boss are like holding hands and doing like Ring Around the Rosie because frog, 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 frog.
Frog, frog. Makes me wish I was a frog, but not really.
And Briar is witnessing one single brain cell forming.
Which one of them has it is the question.
They gotta
No,
share.
it's shared between them. They're like half a cell. They're connecting.
Oh no.
And it's adorable.
Lizard,
Briar wishes he could record it. Only frog.
frog.
I have the lizard meme soundbite on my Discord, and it is taking effort not to just start spamming it when she starts.
No, don't do it. But did you guys want to talk to Tala since she's right there in front of you?
Yes.
How long have you been on the ship?
Oh, I've been bosun here for about 6 years.
Bosun.
And how long have you done ocean?
Most of my
career?
life. It's been, you know, I kind of grew up around ships, and then after my dad retired, I took over his job on the ship, and it's been one of those things. That was a different ship though. Obviously, the Legacies is a newer gig. But yeah, no, I've been around the ocean most of my life. How about you? You guys ever been on a?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Anybody know if they get
I
seasick?
think I've been on a rowboat.
Lazy just noticeably.
Cool. We'll get buckets. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Cool. So, I don't do people. Did you guys want to meet people or?
I might just join the frog ring.
The frog ring. Okay.
Really cramp their style. Elf. Sorry.
If he was offering Miss Tala or what?
Whatever.
Tala, if he was offering, I would be much obliged to make the acquaintance of the crew upon your ship.
All right. She grabs a whistle.
Me too.
She grabs a whistle from around her neck and blows into it that woo thing to draw everybody down. And
how bad does that hurt my ears?
It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud.
Try to maintain his composure, but those ears are down.
Quick logistics question, because I think this would be what draws Lakey back to the conversation. Has the hopping ring been going for long enough with its new addition to, in fact, be chanting Frelf? Did that merger happen? Is that where we're at? Is that the energy?
I would say so. Very safely so,
Excellent.
yes.
Good. Fantastic. Lakey gives that a wide berth as he also assembles.
You see...
Coward!
With the exception of, obviously, Serene, who is still talking to Morrigan, and the captain, who is off preening, presumably in his office, you see a small crew assemble. One of them is an Avis, which you guys had seen previously. It's that kind of like bird centaur creature that you had seen walk past you at the oh my god, the tower in the middle of town with the bright green light on top. What is it
Spire.
called? The Spire. Thank you. As well as, let me see, 8 other people assemble. So it's a fairly small crew, but it's not a huge ship. It's kind of a medium-sized ship. There is a dwarf. There is an Arak, which is what Briar is. There is a rabbit and human person, as well as a human, a dark elf, a halfling, and someone who looks somewhere between human and animal, but you're not quite sure, but they look a little bit canine.
Wait, you said a dark elf?
Yes.
So another...
Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna know I'm fake for sure. Shit.
Not if you roll really good on your deception rolls.
Yeah.
They won't know shit.
And I should have drawn pictures. I'm so sorry, but I did not get the spare time this week.
Here. And then did you say like a rabbit human or a rabbit and a human?
It's a rabbit human person, so it's the cross hatch between the two. Somebody whose parents is a one of each, basically. Humankin, rabbitkin.
What a freak! Sorry.
No, you see a couple of them are human combos. There's the rabbit person who appears to be masculine presenting, and there's another person who appears to be what you think is a ranger. And again, they are kind of canine and human at the same time.
Righteous. What does the Anoch look like?
So they look a little bit more gray in tone than you. Like their skin tone is more like of a gray pallor, as opposed to your orange. So they're a little bit more stone colored. But he appears to be, he's got kind of the same color hair as you. That I'm sorry, your hair is white, correct?
Metal gray.
Metal gray. He's got kind of that light gray colored hair. His eyes appear to be green, but he's got the full wing and tails and horns that you don't.
He's fully intact. Nice. Which will bring Briar to subconsciously rub his crap muscles a little bit. Like, oh, another reminder of my inadequacies. Nice. But he's not going to say that out loud, of course.
I'm sorry. I introduced the first mate as as Serene. Her name is Valiant. I'm sorry. I said the wrong word. She's from
Valiant.
Serene.
Probably nicknamed Serene, though.
No, that's literally the country where she's born. That's my bad.
Uh-huh.
Briar, I'm gonna need you to roll a deception check on you attempting to hide that, because Lakey is absolutely doing the hypervigilant must protect my friends. Check all of their reactions as they meet these new people.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled an 18.
That's great.
Oh.
I rolled a 6. I was just being a jerk.
Can I try to dab up the dark elf? Be like, what's good?
Hang on. I got a blue die.
Good, dude.
Roll it. Oh!
Let's go.
She takes a full step back, thinking you're gonna hit her.
Oh.
What was that?
Damn.
I'm trying to do a handshake,
Oh.
Dark elf to dark. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Fox.
Uh-huh.
I think
Okay.
Fox, to help him out, goes up and to Fox and is like, "What's up, my Frelf?" and tries to dap him up to show as an example.
Not the pro.
This dark elf stares at you
yeah,
guys,
brother,
so confused about life.
yeah.
They're having an existential crisis just by watching y'all.
I tried, Fox.
I appreciate you. You got me. If no one
The
else
lazy
got
kinda-
me, boss got me.
The lazy kind of gives a look to the dark elf, like, it does become endearing after a time, I promise.
Yeah.
She kind of
What
gives
is
you
it?
this look of I don't understand what's happening right now.
Wait, did she tell me her name, or
No.
did she just too weirded out?
You didn't even ask. So
No.
you
I'll
came up
introduce
and
myself.
you came
But
up and
hello,
tried
I'm
to give her a
Fox.
high five, and she stepped back and was like, "Nope, you're not gonna hit me."
Okay, I give a deep bow, milady.
She bows back and says, "It's good to meet you.
And your name?
My name is Sage Lakala."
Oh, cool. I'm Fox, just Fox.
Oh. That's... What section of the Underdark are you from?
one of the deepest parts, really far away, somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Wait, actually, can Teddy recall any of Fox's memories at all, or does he know? Because I know some people have like
Yeah,
initial
I would
knowledge
say
of.
that you are from the section of town nearest to Cantoria. Which is kind of in, if you look at the
Cantoria.
world map, it's kind of the southeast quadrant of the Shattered Isles.
Little place off. What do you call it?
Cantoria.
Cantoria. Yeah, most people miss it. You don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm from closer to Osvus. You know, that entrance.
Oh yeah, that's a nice part of town.
Cold.
A lot out of my price range.
It's pretty cold. I mean, unless you go south, but it's fine. Yeah, no, nice to meet you. I'm not used to seeing a lot of dark elves above ground. You know, they
Same here.
tend to stay down, you know, with the Empress and whatnot.
Yeah. Do I know anything about the Empress?
No, you know nothing about the Empress.
I know nothing. Yeah. So what brings you out of the hole?
Oh,
I regret
job opportunities.
Sorry.
You know how it is. Down there,
here.
it's dark. It's kind of quiet. You
You gotta go where the work is.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I love these idiots.
Mental up here.
The guy next to her, who is the human, kind of elbows her and says, "Hey, you have to be nice to us. You can't just be mean all the time."
I beg to differ.
This is Nikolai, also from Osvus.
Hi, Nick. I give him a deep bow.
He offers you a handshake and says, "No, we can shake hands."
Oh, hey, I dab him up whether he likes it or not.
No, he accepts it with some
Nikolai
glee.
again?
He seems way friendlier than Sage. Way less serious.
Nice.
So, you guys are...
Which one was I'm making a list of the crew. Who was
so
Nikolai?
Nikolai appears to be a fairly buff-looking dude. He's got kind of long, kind of like brownish red hair that's kind of wavy. It's not really curly, but in that like wavy sense of curly. He's got a freshly shaven face. He's wearing typical sailor clothes, like loose stuff where he can work in it. Kind of a handsome guy. Seems very friendly. Brown eyes.
Like that guy from Stardew Valley.
Wait, which one?
But Elliot?
Yeah, Elliot, I just know
Isn't he
that he has
blonde?
long red hair.
Oh, I guess he does have red.
Oh, is he blonde?
I don't know.
He's like a strawberry
Strawberry
blonde.
blonde, maybe.
Was Nikolai the one that looked a little like canine, or like, because I had him
No,
one
he's
down by like
human.
race immediately.
Pure human.
Cool.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. Oh.
So, you have
I love a ship
contracted
crew.
our captain to take you out on a quest?
Mm-hmm.
He
Rescue
said yes.
Mish.
He said yes to you.
Someone else has that answer.
Well,
He said yes.
The captain is not good about accepting quests. Like, people come and ask, and then he kind of says, "Nah, that's not interesting enough." So, that's why we're all a little...
How does he pay you guys?
He has a lot of money.
He just doesn't take
We
jobs.
just sit in port most times.
Oh.
It's really boring.
Alright.
But you get to do other
Yeah, I was
things in
gonna
town,
say.
so I mean, it's fun that way.
Easy gig.
This will be the first time, if we are able to get your captain on board, will this be the first time you guys have shipped off in a while?
A couple of months.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But he pays us. I mean, we get a daily rate, which is better than most ships, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a good captain. He's a good man. It's just we sit in port a lot. He's always after the next big story. He wants to be remembered, you know. But if it's not interesting enough, he just says no, and we just wait forever, all the time.
I was gonna say that.
I
boring.
did recently convince him to let me take the ship to Ozfus and bring my brother back, but you know, it is how it is.
Your brother lives in town?
Well, he's supposed to be going to school, but it sounds like he doesn't want to anymore. He's a good kid. He'll figure it out.
Oh, I was just talking amongst the group, not as boss, that like maybe we need to like use a persuasion spell on the captain to convince them to let us go on our married quest.
No, the captain's already given you guys, like, the captain has been convinced by Valiant. Valiant is working out the money to make sure that this is happening.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad for that clarification as well.
Yes.
Lacey's gonna like walk up to that somewhere between like a little canine looking dude to introduce himself.
Yeah, that person is about 5 feet, so you're a good foot taller than them, roughly speaking. But they seem to be, from what you can tell just based on general garb, they seem to be a ranger. They've got kind of like they got kind of like the wolf ears. They're not really wolf ears. They're a little bit more narrow. And they've kind of got like a tan fur color where you see fur, but they've also got a good amount of like general skin color just showing through.
Coyote-esque?
I guess you gotta ask.
DeLacy made his way over there because I see no cat, unfortunately. Sad.
There's no cat.
I miss Mina already. And extends a hand to him and goes, "Hello there, friend. I'm one of the new folks gonna be joining your crew for a little bit. Name's DeLacy.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Oren.
Oren. It's a lovely name. And what's your particular job on the ship, if you don't mind my asking?"
Oh, I'm one of the rangers. I make sure, you know, we keep track of weather, don't get lost. The captain's great, but he's not much of a, he's not really here for the logistics.
I hear tell he's here for the good story to tell after the journey's done.
I mean, we get great stories out of it, don't get me wrong. A lot of people buy us drinks in bars because we tell fun stories, but like, he doesn't know how to make sure we don't fly into a storm, so... Catch my drift.
That makes you and the other rangers very valuable.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Rangers Guild's great, you know. I technically have a membership, but I'm not in there as often as I'd like to be.
I see. And you said you're one of how many aboard, or is it just you?
I think our whole crew. Hang on, let me double check. There's 13 of us. Used to be 14, but our doctor decided to go his separate ways.
Any particular reason?
Sitting in dock doesn't suit everybody, unfortunately. So he felt he'd be better utilized elsewhere. Well, he wasn't really in it for the easy money, so to speak.
I suppose not. It's a good enough reason to go find other pastures, as it were. And he kind of like starts pointing out the party. He goes, "Now I don't know if they're all gonna make their way over in an orderly fashion, but if you just follow my point, here we got Mr. Fox, Mr. Slater. He's not sure if he should use Saphira's actual name, so he kind of skips over her for a second.
Saphira's not there.
Tavira is not there,
This is
correct.
Jessica.
Saphira's back at the house. Tavira
Yeah,
didn't
looks-
come along.
Yeah.
So it's funnier now because he goes to look for her next and realizes she's not there and goes, "Oh damn! I just realized we're missing somebody." But fella with the orange scales, that's our doctor, Mr. Breyer.
Oh, that's good to know.
The one of the pretty good at the doctrine, if I might say so. One of the two frogs currently hopping around in a circle is Mr. Boss, who I try to see a little clear up. I think he's got some allergy or something to the dander. Because he still thinks Boss is allergic to him. And the rabbit folk over there is our Mr. Licky. Brilliant man if I ever did meet one.
Oh.
And he's just sort of like one by one introducing the party.
Well, you
Like,
should
brief.
meet our party as well. Obviously, you've met Talia Atheline, our bosun, also a ranger. I don't know if she has a local membership, but she's definitely in the Rangers Guild. We've got Lady Valiant, great fighter, keeps us safe most times, even when the trouble caused comes from our captain's quest choices. We've got our Avis. Would you like to introduce yourself? And he kind of turns to the Avis next to her, and she says, "Yes, my name is," and she lets out this bird warble that there is no way in hell you could even begin to try and repeat that sound.
Can I try? Can I
Sure,
roll the try?
if you want to.
Can I roll the try?
Roll with disadvantage.
You got it. That's fair. That's fair.
Perfect time for double nat 20s.
I was gonna say, this is a nat 20, right? Yes, it is. That's a 5.
She kind of laughs and just takes it all in stride. And the redheaded guy from down the way, Nikolai, says, "We call her Sunny." She says, "Yes, my name means sunlight peeking through the flower petals on the wind. But most people have problems pronouncing that, so they just call me Sunny. Or Sunflower, sometimes. Usually they call me Sunflower when I'm in trouble."
Sunny suits you.
Nice to meet you, Sonny.
The canid person continues, "Sunny is our singer, so if we run into any sirens, she sings to them in the hopes of convincing them not to kill us. There's, of course, Isosceles, who I see you may have met." He kind of tips his head watching Boss.
Well, one of us certainly met him, that's for sure.
He's a character, that's for sure. And then there's Darshan, our rabbit friend. Darshan kind of gives a little shy hello and glances around at all of you. Darshan has like the standard rabbit ears and I don't know if you guys have seen the art that I've drawn of our Amma, but he's kind of got like the lower torso and then he's kind of got a human upper body with rabbit ears that are maybe a little bit shorter than Lakey's. They're not quite as large. And he's got kind of curly fur that's black all over his body. The top of his head is more like a curly, like, tangle of curls up here as opposed to fur.
Hey.
But he's kind of got, like, fur down the back of his neck and on his shoulders and just in spots on his upper torso, and then lower torso appears to be mostly rabbit. And then he goes, "This is Gwellen Half-Iron, also a ranger, definitely a member of the guild. We've got Clark of Talik, which is the Arik standing to my left. We've got Visira Kadir, who is our spy. She kind of keeps tabs on news in town for us and checks up on supplies. She's mostly in charge of that for us. Visira is a tiefling. And she is bright red. Like, so many different shades of red.
Anyway, I'm looking for a
Red
blue
iron
tiefling.
red.
Never mind.
And, of course, there is also Dawn Bucklesby, our magician. She is a halfling.
Don Bucklesby.
Love halfling
Me
names.
too.
Dawn steps up and says, "Well, it's nice to meet all of you. Where from from where do you hail? Are you all from around here?"
Oh,
I think most of us, but not me.
Well,
above table, I'm blanking on where DeLacy's actually from, but I know it's not.
I don't know if you
originally
ever
from
named
Star
it,
Lake
so
City.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think I ever did either. Oops. I'm not from the city directly. I'm from Redacted.
Redacted.
I'm from place Vermidian told me 10 seconds ago. I already forget. I gotta write it down.
You are from the Underdark exit nearest to Cantoria, which I will come up with the name for. I don't think I have one yet.
Cantoria.
Cantoria.
And actually, most of my family has remained in that area. I was the one who left. Most everyone stayed around to like be on the farm and raise the youngins.
Oh, you're a farmer then?
I have family that are farmers. I'm not. I was not cut
I'm
out
sorry.
for
I did
that
not mean
life.
to cause offense.
None taken. None taken. One of my eldest brothers though, he took to it like a fish to water. Last I heard, the crops were still going rather good. So
Well, that's lovely to hear.
it's lovely to hear about for me too. Trust me, he's got both his own youngins and my baby siblings helping him out in the field these days. So it's going really good.
Right, well, I guess we'll be setting off soon, thanks to you. I'm grateful. We've been sitting at dock for a while.
That's what I hear. How long you been in dock this past time? A few months now?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks for sure. We did just bring, well, I mean, we were in dock for a while, and then we went and picked up Nikolai's brother and brought him back. He was going to check out a school and then see if he wanted to attend, and then if not, we'd potentially take him back to Ozfus. But I suppose we'll be helping you in the meantime.
And it is much appreciated and will be worth the time and effort, I'll show you that.
Well, wonderful. And is this your whole party?
Not entirely. I do realize upon trying to point everybody out, we are missing one very crucial member. I hope she's back well. I last saw her. Hasn't gone wandering too far.
Oh, well, maybe your
If
wizard can
probably
bring her on board when she's ready.
hopefully, yes.
Lakey is more than qualified to do that if he's just willing and acts nicely. Polite.
I rolled high enough to hide Lakey's eyebrow twitch upon being referred to as the wizard.
Oh wait, I gotta roll for that. Hang on. She did not notice that was a 2.
It was a nat. It was a nat 20. There was no way. No one saw that. It happened way deep dark in Lakey's soul. It happened, but it was in there. It was the quiet inside voice.
Oh, well. It's nice to meet all of you. We should probably get back to work unless you wanted to... If you had any questions.
How can we help?
And if you tell me to be a ship's cat, I will get a little fussy, but I'll probably actually do the task.
Oh, well, I mean... Not much cause for a ship's cat right now, but if you'd like to be, you can.
I didn't say that.
You did kind of offer this date.
I said I'd be willing and delighted to are not the same fucking thing, Dr. Pride.
I did not mean to cause offense. But if you'd like to, I mean, there's always things to do around deck. We've got, she starts listing off, like, we need to coil the ropes, we need to move some crates around. Are you staying on board? We might need to move around some things.
I assumed we were staying on board.
Well, I
Delacey kind of
think
looks to Lake because there was mention of the fact that the portal could port us back to land. And I'm not sure if that means we'd be able to go stay elsewhere off the ship or not. He's not sure, so he's looking to Lakey about that because he remembers some discussion about it happening. He doesn't remember the specifics though.
I believe we wanted to do that portal thing so you don't have to house us during this voyage.
Oh, I see. Well,
Um,
that'll make things a little simpler.
I do have responsibilities at a clinic, I think, assuming I'm not fired. Um,
It's a wild
Well,
way
we
to say
can
you got
always
a
use a
husband that's
doctor
upset
on
with you.
board if you're looking for pay. I'd say we'd probably pay much better than a clinic.
that's tempting.
Delacey kind of leans into
Yes,
Brian and
I
goes. Delacey kind of leans into Brian and goes, "If you are gonna take up on that offer, be sure to discuss it with your person first.
I will.
I've watched you get in trouble enough."
I do that just fine on my own.
I'm trying to help you.
I know. Thank you.
Welcome.
Uh, right. Well, I'll offer what services I can. Uh, but I do need to clear it up with my clinic first before I commit to anything. Um, but with that portal established, I can go to and fro if needed.
Okay, well, you could just have to take it up with the captain, but I'm sure he'd say yes.
All right. Probably
Is
want
that
more stories from me
is that
to
anything
think
your
of it.
captain says a hard no to? It sounds very agreeable, which I've been taught not to
He's very
trust straight away.
friendly. And Nikolai goes, he's stupid. There's a difference between friendly and stupid, and he's definitely a little more stupid, but we love him. He's our captain. Uh,
Is does he make poor leadership choices?
he's good
Should
with
we be concerned?
people. He's good with negotiating with people. He's good at talking to people. Uh, and he's good at selling us up to people when he wants to do something. But if something sounds too boring for him, he just kind of lets it slide. He says no, he walks away. It's he's there for the story. He's not there for the logical, we don't have a job right now, so we do some shipping. He won't do that. He just takes what sounds fun to him.
That's one
I
way to have a
see.
career, I suppose.
So he's an adventurer
He likes to
slash
fancy
bard.
himself an adventurer.
Oh, that's Hmm.
Have you seen the
I
coat?
think I'm starting to get a little nervous.
You've seen the
I
coat
have
on the
seen the
captain.
coat.
It's a beautiful coat. Is it practical? No. That is what he is like
Absolutely
as a person.
not.
It's the whole metaphor right there.
I see.
Oh,
I see.
I figured that was part of the royal fleet or something.
No.
That's not a uniform.
That was a reaction.
Got it.
No,
He's laughing a little bit.
and the Eric goes, look, just because you didn't fight on this side of the war. Listen, just because you fought on this side of the war doesn't they start going at it, having a row about the war.
Does
Go on.
can I have a history check?
Yeah, go for it.
Nat 20, baby.
Nice.
So I will say that just based on what you are hearing from them, it's very clear that these two gentlemen both fought in the war and not on the same side.
Oof.
I don't know that you necessarily know them, but you know that the war was between Tavane and Osvis, which is the continent you are currently on, and the continent north of the one that you are currently on. Because they were fighting over a basically a river that runs between, I forget the term. They were fighting over essentially land rights for that area.
And Briar fought with side of
Tavane.
Osvane. Yes. Okay. So he's understanding the context between those two.
Yes, 100%. You're like, oh, those are both cool. They're bickering about the war.
Oh joy. I probably should reveal that I was a doctor there, but I probably will.
You don't have to
Strategy.
share that first thing.
Doesn't have to be today.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be today, no.
That can be a war. That can be a battle for tomorrow's Briar.
I'm gonna say it's
Yeah, no kidding.
9:05. Do we want to, or 9:06 now? Do we want to take our bathroom break?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
We will pause here and we'll come back in like 10-15 minutes.
See you soon. Real soon.
And we're back. Unfortunately, August had to log off for the night, so we will be continuing in his absence. But in the meantime, we're here.
Huzzah!
And you're here.
You guys have just met the crew. What would you like to do?
Lacey is going to excuse himself from Orin and the rest of the ship's crew, and he's actually going to go over to Lakey.
Like he's actually with you.
I didn't know if he was like right against me or like.
I mean, he's in your group, I believe. We can't hear you, Mel.
How about now?
Now we can hear you.
There you are.
We got you.
I got mute buttons like cargo pockets, and I'm never quite sure which one is the one.
What's that?
Yeah, like he's just, he's with you, but he is not speaking up. He's doing that thing where there's a lot of new people, so he's gonna people watch and observe.
He's gonna first ask, before we left, did Zafira say something about staying behind?
No, but, she... I think she needs some time to come to terms with having to create a new identity, let alone creating it. So I don't know if we're at the leaving the house portion of the adventure for her yet.
That's a fair point. I was pointing everybody out to the crew of the ship, and I realized there was a shock of white hair that was missing. And there's this clear anxiety written on him to like. There's an impulse to like go check on her and kind of fuss about it, but he's fighting it very clearly.
I think she needs the reassurance of knowing what our next step is before she's prepared to take that step on her own. Does that make sense?
I think it does, but I don't know what that means, what I can do in this present moment, because I feel like I should be doing something to help her, but I don't know if this is a situation where the best course is to let her figure her own next steps.
I think giving her space until it becomes clear that she cannot that she is stuck in it is perhaps the way to go.
Sort of like when someone needs to figure out for themselves that the cage door is unlocked.
Perhaps. I was thinking more that it is a situation that sucks, and you need to sit in how bad it sucks for a little while, but then once you realize that the only way for it to not suck anymore is for you to go do something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she's let herself realize that it's okay for it to suck. If you'll pardon my abruptness.
Oh, nothing to pardon, my friend. Nothing to pardon at all. Thank you for hearing me out on that one.
Of course.
Wasn't quite sure who to bring that to.
Yeah, do we wanna hop over to Saphira and see what Saphira's up to?
Sure.
So I know it might have been during the break, but I believe Saphira spent some time looking for a strap for her loot.
Yeah, she kind of like heard everyone leaving, but kind of took a moment to herself after changing into the outfit that Morgan let her borrow. She did notice, like, because it's a little bit longer because it's flowier for when Morgan uses it to like perform in. So she is going to like pin it up a little bit. I think like she would go hunting for like a little sewing kit so she can just kind of put like a little stitch to just like that can easily be taken out once she gives it back to Morgan, but like pins it up so that she doesn't like have trails of this dress behind her. But then she's gonna go kind of searching for just kind of roaming around Philip's house, kind of looking at things, kind of, but also internally like coming to the realization that yeah, things are changing, and I think Rachel alone is also kind of like coming to the realization that like she's kind of boarded up a lot of feelings, and like everything that has happened is also kind of what she has also experienced, but has boarded it up and like kind of put it in a jar and put it in a shelf and then closed that door and locked that door, and now that door is open and all of the jars are smashed on the ground. So that's where she's getting a lot of these feelings, because like, you know, making the decision to turn her back on her family type of a situation, like the mirroring that is happening is something that she is kind of struggling to deal with, but is like, okay, this is a game, we have to like move the plot along, like I can deal with these feelings on another day, and is now just kind of roaming around. She did at one point go into the portal back to the Shadows hideout, just looking for things to make a strap for her loot so that she can kind of do that. And also, I think she would try to find somebody who could direct her into finding clothes that she could try to like barter to get, just so that she has like an extra change of clothes.
give me your roll really quick. See who's around.
12.
12. Okay. Kemi is at work, so Kemi's not there. But the party that had previously gone out, you see them coming back, dragging Hale down the hallway back to the infirmary.
She looks very concerned.
The bat person, who looks absolutely bushed, because it is early morning at this point, says, "Don't worry, we only took him." That's the wrong accent. God, come here, Spaniard. You got this. You can do this. We are here to. Nope, that's still Osvis. We're just gonna roll with the regular accent. I can't do it right now.
His name is Montoya. You killed his father. Prepare to
Inigo
die.
Montoya. You killed his father. Prepare to die. That's not too far off from
Trigger
Russian,
phrases.
actually.
Trigger phrases are
Deborah.
absolutely
Don't worry,
key
we
in
just
accent work.
we had to take him out for breakfast. He needs to be fed.
He knows that he needs to be, like, Saphira would know that information as far as like he needs to be within a certain distance of the ring so that he can like be
So yeah, he has to be within a certain range. So they have taken him out for food and watering and whatnot, and now they're bringing him back where he'll be safe again.
Oh. She kind of shakes her head and nods and is like, well, at least he's getting food and water. I don't know where that accent came from.
Excuse me, I need to go lie down. And he leaves and goes to the bonus room, where there's already a blanket, and just kind of flops and goes. And there's a lovely, larger woman that comes up next to you. It says, "Hello, my name is Jolie. Did you need something?"
since everything that has happened, I don't have access to clothing. I'm kind of borrowing from my friends, and I was wondering if there's a way I could get access to something besides this obviously gorgeous dress. And I don't have money to pay for it, but I could help out with anything that you guys may need assistance with. I just rather get some clothing. All I have is this dress and a tunic and a pair of pants. Kind of
What size are
not
you?
used to what's going on.
Do you know your measurements?
Yes. She gives her measurements. It's
Okay.
like
And she says,
medium.
"Wonderful. Let's see if we have anything. Comes this way." And she leads you down the hallway to Akemi's office. Which Philip's office is very like standard office, files and desk and whatnot. Akemi's office is a goddamn mess. It is bits of projects here and there, and to her they probably make a ton of sense, but to the outside mind it looks like a jumble. And Jolie goes over to what appears to be like a rack with a pile of clothing underneath it and starts digging through and says, "We usually wind up with different costumes, so maybe we can piece something together for you. Perhaps this," and she holds up what appears to be like a lavender dress. This might be a little bit small for you, but perhaps you could try it. It's Russian again, Jesus.
Yeah, she's gonna try it on, and I think it's gonna fit snugly, but I think it's gonna be too short on her, so it looks more like a very flowy top than it is like a dress.
I see. Well, let's see what else we can find. And she starts digging through, and she finds some trousers that are a little too big on you, but can be done up enough with a belt where it can work. And finds another shirt that is again just a little bit too big for you. It's definitely intended for maybe a more masculine wearer, because it doesn't quite have the same amount of space boob-wise, but it would be doable for sure to for you to wear, because there's a little bit of room because it's a little bit too big for you. She says, "Will these do for you?"
I can make it work. Thank you so much.
Of course. It's nice to meet you. What was your name?
Saphira.
Saphira, it is nice to meet you. I am Jolie.
It's nice to meet you as well.
I am
Very nice to meet you.
I am one of the orphans.
Oh,
Yes.
it's nice to meet you.
But if you would like, I can put in a request with my party to maybe steal you something better later. If that is of your preference.
Yes, that thank you. That's such a kind offer.
Of course, I will put it in the docket for a possible thing to do later. If we have time, we will do it. We are being kept very busy by our new friend.
Yes. Oh, only if you have time. Don't go out of your way. These should work just fine. And she kind of like walk like very shyly, like you can tell she's very much into her like own little head, and it's like, okay, I can make this work. And she's like looking at it, and then she turns, she's like, do you know where I can find like maybe some leather straps?
Let me see. And she kind of wanders across the room and starts going through like the scrap fabrics that she can find. And she says, "I don't see any leather, but perhaps you could make do with some of this." And it's like some like cord rope sort of thing that maybe you would make like what do you call it? Like the edging on some fabrics out of, to emphasize where the edge is, kind of thing. It's more decorative rather than practical.
That'll work. I can work with that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
She's gonna take that, and she's actually gonna head back into Philip's house and kind of like sit down in the middle of her room that like she has designated hers.
Mm-hmm.
And she's actually gonna like take some of it and like braid it together. Just like I can make it stronger if I braid it together and like turn that into just like kind of just like a generic strap. And then with like whatever she has left, she's gonna like use it to like cinch in the shirt a little
Okay.
bit, like change out of Morgan's dress and like very gently put it down on the bed and like make sure it's fine and everything's cool. But then she's gonna like use a little bit of that edging to just kind of like cinch in the shirt at the right at the waist area and then like belt it, and she's like, all right, I can make this work.
Okay, cool. Congratulations, you now have a change of clothes. You can give Morgan her dress back.
Morgan, her dress back.
You do also hear some of the other orphans like kicking around in the kitchen downstairs, making themselves some food. The indication that you get from what little you can overhear while you're working is that they have been doing stuff all night. They were doing some night shift jobs. You know, taking care of business.
All right. Very nice. But yeah, she's. I think at some point she's gonna like come downstairs. More like she's gonna keep an eye out. Just because she's still kind of hesitant to let a lot of people see her. Just because she's kind of still within her own head, but she is at one point gonna like go downstairs and try to make herself something to eat.
I
And
hope
it's
that
just,
goes
like,
better
is-
than making coffee.
Then the coffee?
Yeah.
Yes. She knows how to like make herself a sandwich, but
Yeah.
she's very much used to either like buying it already pre-made. Like Rachel herself is very much into like either buying it pre-made or like ordering it from a restaurant. So like she knows how to do some basic stuff, but like she does not know how to cook for herself at all. So she's
Mhm.
definitely like rummaging around for like ready to eat items, like stuff that she doesn't necessarily have to like heat up or cook or anything like that. Like she's just like, maybe I can find some cheese and some bread and I'll be good.
Yeah. When you go downstairs, actually give me a roll really quick.
17.
When you go downstairs, there is sitting at the table, the orc that you had seen previously and the ferret that you had seen previously. The ferret that was dead.
I don't like the look on your face. The ferret was dead. Okay.
The ferret was
cool.
the person who took the arrow right before the portal closed. It was the portal that you came through on the stage. This person died.
Oh. Yeah, she's definitely gonna walk in and just stop. And like blank. Just wait a minute. What?
The orc sees you first and just goes waving his hands in front of his mouth and like making the sign while his friend is eating. Like don't say anything.
Afternoon?
The orc is also a player along with you.
Okay. Cool.
But the ferret
Yeah,
is not.
Okay, good to know. Yeah. She's gonna say hi and kind of like make her way, just kind of a hello,
Good morning.
and then make her way to the kitchen, kind of looking around,
Yeah,
trying to
and
make herself something to eat.
the ferret is acting like nothing has happened. Seems perfectly alive to you.
Cool. How's your morning?
It's going well. How's yours?
I mean, I've definitely seen better days, but I'm alive, I guess, and doing. I have learned that I don't know how to make coffee, and don't know how to cook, but I'm alive at least.
Yeah, and you can always learn. I mean, only way to go is up, right? And she takes a big swig of coffee herself and just kind of chills.
She's just gonna, yep. I'm gonna open the fridge and see if I can find any, like, just maybe cheese and some bread to eat. He just does not know what to do. Has no idea what to cook.
I think you can find some, like, like lunch meats, ham, maybe some cheeses in there, some bread on the counter. Like, there's different cooking supplies around.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just gonna make herself like a sandwich and then sit down and eat. Just kind of. Like,
You do
she's
notice
gonna
that there is a
look at the
healthy
orc.
supply of fish in the fridge that is very fresh.
Fair enough. She definitely opens and just does that one little. Okay. Just smelling fish is just that one little. Oh,
It's actually it's not too bad because
Cool.
it's very fresh fish. It doesn't have that, like, overly fishy smell yet because it's still pretty well maintained. But no, there's a healthy amount of fish in there.
Cool. Makes note of that. And then, like, I think she's gonna, like, side eye the orc, just be like, it, like, kind of giving that, like, so we're really not saying anything? I mean, okay. Like, is everything really cool?
He's gonna go, hey, do you want me to show you around the mansion?
That would be lovely. I've only seen the couple of rooms that we're staying in here. That would be
Hilo,
great.
why
Thank you.
don't you stay here and, like, finish your breakfast, and I'll go show this nice lady around because she's new. And Hilo goes, that's fine. I'll see you later. Totally chill. Doesn't think it's weird at all. And he stands up and walks out of the room with you. And he waits until you get, like, down the hall and goes, how is she alive?
I don't know. What is going on?
I don't know. We went back to where so my party, we're all orphans, right? So we went back to the orphanage where, like, we normally would, like, have been from. We're players, but, like, she was just there. Like, she'd never died. Just there. And all of the NPCs in my party are acting like she never died. And it's freaking me out. Like, they're like, oh yeah, so this other person died. We had a loss. But it's not her in their brains? It's really weird. She's just alive again. And I went back to the infirmary where, like, they had the body, and they've already, like, moved the body to the death temple, whatever that was, and again, it's like they don't think it's Hilo, who was, like, my best friend for the first 5 days we've been in this game, and then all of a sudden she was dead, and now she's alive again.
So do NPCs respawn?
Maybe
we would if we died.
Well, how many deaths have you guys had?
I haven't died.
Okay.
None. No deaths.
No.
So I don't even know if we. That's weird.
Yeah, like, we die and we just wake up, like, in the last place we swept, or at least nearby it, depending on, like, where it was, but...
And she has no memory of death. Like,
no,
of dying,
none.
of, like, advent.
It's like she...
Like...
Mm-mm.
But, like, does she know that y'all are best friends? Like, is that relationship still there?
Yeah, well, sort of. She doesn't remember, like, the last 24 hours before she died. Like she doesn't think she was ever part of that fight. She thinks she was somewhere else, and everybody else is backing that up, who are NPCs, but obviously the other players are, like, they don't think that. So you guys, none of you have died?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, heads up, if you die, you wake up where you last slept, roughly speaking.
Well, that's good to know. I'll write that down. Let the rest of the party know about that. But the forgetting the last 24 hours.
I mean, maybe
Could
she's
it
a
be a-
plot point, but like it doesn't seem like it. Like, you know, like in some video games, there are characters that are like, you have to have them for the plot to progress, but she just seems like a regular person.
Yeah. But like this is pretty open world. Maybe she is. Like maybe there's all like several different ways this could go. So like yeah, in this instance she died. But like maybe there's another party out there where she doesn't die? That's doing a quest that she doesn't die in? So that is why she respawns?
I don't know.
Because you like, you know, there are games where like you have different ways things can go. And like if you play it a different way, then the death doesn't happen. So
Yeah, but
like
like
she would need to be alive
all of
for
their
death
other
not to
games,
happen.
like if an NPC died, they just stayed dead, right? So I don't understand why this. I don't get it.
I wonder if it's a bug that's also preventing us from logging out.
I don't know. You think I should report it?
I would. I mean, you know, I mean, it's
He
definitely
immediately
something I would
flips
report.
open his
We-
notebook and like
we-
types in,
Yeah.
NPC came back to life. What the hell? Or writes in, I suppose.
Yeah, I think Rachel's also going to open her book and send like a message like, Caleb, system report, met, you know, what did I wait, I don't think he said his name yet. Met somebody, NPC died, witnessed NPC death, NPC's now alive again, and just hit send. Like she's sending a system report, like she's been sending pretty much since all of this started to him. And like is then gonna also like notate in her notebook, like, if you die, you wake up where you last slept. Remind everybody else, kind of a reminder note to once the rest of the party gets here, she can tell them that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely a little freaked out about that now. It's like, so we just don't mention that she's died.
I mean, that's what we're going with. I'm really happy to have her back because, like I said, she was kind of my best friend in the game so far. So, like, losing her was really kind of upsetting. But, like, I don't know, having her back is weird too now. Because, like, I mourned her for hours.
Yeah. And, like, Rachel is now thinking about the situation where if DeLacy dies and then just comes back and doesn't remember it, or if Lakey dies and doesn't come back and remember it. I said if! Don't give me those looks. I said if.
Maybe, I don't know.
So, like,
I heard the billing order. That's all. That's all. I get it. Cool. Go ahead. Enjoy your scene. Just be over here.
It's alphabetical.
In the background.
What's that? The Hubers bell I hear.
But, like, I don't know, maybe check and see, you know, like, if your NPCs remember her dying? Like, what they remember?
oh,
I mean,
yeah. No,
if you can work it in. It's an awkward thing to work into a conversation, obviously, but, like...
we're an awkward bunch. I think I could work it into quite well conversation. Quite well.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm Reed here, Reed Hallen. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Saphira.
Nice to meet you, Saphira.
Very nice to meet you.
This game's crazy. Like, this was supposed to be a break for me. Like, this was just supposed to be a kind of a vacation, and then this was not really what I had in mind.
Yeah, I feel ya. I was helping out a family member testing it. He's a programmer with the game, and I've been testing out a lot of their games, and this is definitely the weirdest of the ones I've tested. Kind of I'm a little freaked out, if to be honest.
I mean, like,
But
I'm
yeah,
hoping they'll figure it out, but I guess we'll see.
yeah. Definitely have never experienced anything like this before, especially not NPCs coming back to life. That's weird. And with no memory.
I mean, she has memory, just not of yesterday, like any of it. And she was there the whole time.
Yeah.
But like, I asked the other NPCs about it, and they're like, "Well, no, she wasn't there. She had another thing to do." It's weird.
That's what's even weirder, is that not just her memory of the last 24 hours is gone, but other memories of those connected to her are gone.
Yeah, but like all the players remember seeing her die.
Yes.
Or at least, the ones that were there, Because obviously, if they weren't there, they
Of
wouldn't.
course. It's definitely perplexing.
Well, I should
Do
probably
let me
get
know
back
if you
to...
hear back from anybody.
Yeah, I should definitely get back to Hilo, but I'll let you know if I hear from any of the mods or anything like that. I obviously, the lady last night told us, avoid dying, but I didn't think this is what she meant. Like, it sounded like, you don't die. I didn't think the NPCs were... Yeah, it's just really weird. Anyway, I should go.
Life. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you for letting me know, though.
Yeah. Keep an eye on your NPCs, I guess.
I definitely will. Thank you.
Good luck.
She's gonna head upstairs.
Yeah, and he heads back to the kitchen to hang out with Hilo, who is just reading a newspaper, drinking a cup of coffee, eating a croissant or something. Like, she's just chilling.
Yeah, she definitely is gonna sit there and kind of start writing, journaling, everything that's kind of going on. Check her messages to see if Caleb has responded at all.
Nothing from Caleb.
Figured not. Nothing from Caleb. That little shit.
Yeah. So, I was gonna say, well, let's switch back over to the other players, but it's 10:09. So I was gonna suggest we leave it there for tonight and head off. Cause Kat is looking extra sleepy.
Sorry.
It's okay. I know you said it was way past your bedtime, so. Plus we wouldn't get that much done in an extra 5 minutes. So we will pick this up in 2 weeks' time with our next episode of Digitized Heroes. If any of you guys want to help with our music playlist, it's on our Discord server. The Discord is in the comments on the profile on Twitch. The link is there if you want to go check it out. We have basically a playlist system where we can set it up where everybody can add songs to it. So we can all collaborate and put songs in that remind you of the episode. And we will see you guys next week for Monster Hunters.
Speaking of character death.
See you later, guys.
Speaking of character death.
Bye!
Alright. Well, I hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you next week. Good night.
Bye.
See you next time!
Death means nothing!